Alrighty, we're back. We're playing some Freddy. I'm here to show you guys that Freddy is not F tier. He's not the worst killer in the game. That that title goes to Trapper, and we all know that. But if you guys want to see me play Trapper, go ahead and drop a comment, drop a like, that kind of stuff, so I know that you want to see me play Trapper. I used to main Trapper back in the day. That's usually a lot of killer main starting killer. He was mine too, and I struggled all the same. Anyway, we're playing Freddy, and I was looking at some tier lists, really just to see what's the consensus for Freddy nowadays, and he's still considered low tier, and I have to disagree. He's not the worst killer. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go hit Bill real quick, hit him with a little scratchy scratch. Can you imagine getting like a back scratcher that just looks like Freddy's glove? Like, do you know how cool that would be? The heck? Oh, there I don't know how that missed, but I think he dead-arted, so that worked out perfectly. I missed again, but this is to show you, man, because I remember hearing a long time ago that that Freddy's reach was too far. This is just proof right here. I'm just showing you guys that his reach is not that crazy, but it will be once I get my build ready. And just watch out. If you're a Freddy main and you're watching this, just watch out. I'm gonna drop a Nightmare on Elm Street lore build real soon. But regardless, and of course, you'll see his reach. You'll see his reach, all right. You'll see. You've seen the first movie, and I know it's pretty old, but if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we got our first hookup, and it was a Scourge. You know what I'm saying? So that's fantastic. And we got Deadman's level 2 this time. So we're trying to see if we could get somebody to activate Deadman's, but I hear him up here, so that's why I got him to go off, but I didn't commit to the teleport. He's also, I believe he was the one that went off of the that used the alarm clock. When I had recorded this, it didn't have commentary, so we're just doing it, we're doing it post live, if you will. So I know what the survivor mains in the comments are gonna start getting angry. Oh, you're proxy camping, you're camping. Which I've noticed, what I've really noticed with this community of survivors is that if they're getting mad about it, that probably means you're doing something right. Because as a killer, I don't think any of us want to get gen rushed all match, but they still do it. So I figured just as a killer, if they want to tunnel the gens, we can tunnel them. I mean, it seems pretty fair to me. I'm just saying. So I'm going ahead and just mind gaming Bill real quick. He seems pretty lost. I don't think these people know the power of my mind games. The biggest mind game of them all is the mind game of yourself. If you don't even know where you're going when you're moving around, that's the biggest mind game there could be. The one mind game and doesn't even know the mind game himself. That's the biggest game there is. So he gets hooked for a second. I managed to damage the gen. Very cool. Man, I had thought that he was second stale already. I guess somehow I must have missed it by a pixel. That's unfortunate. I don't know why Jake started pointing. He's trying to challenge me or something. I'm like, well, it's not gonna work. I got to make sure Bill gets out of this match first. Then you can challenge all you want, Jake. Let me just go for the fake again. But yeah, I've come to show that. Oh my, there she goes. I've come to show that Freddy is not F tier. He should be at least high A to S at this point. He's probably one of the best M1 killers. And I love Ghostface. He's probably my main, but I've been playing Freddy lately, especially with that just the ability to teleport is just so good that I just it's hard to say that it's not fun. Because it is fun. It's great. I hit him. I think he goes for the pull. And we just slap him to the ground and go after Bill. I figured that he somehow survived both the health states when he should have been dead on one hook, but it's fine. So he just pre-drops. I guess he doesn't know the map because he's just started running into nowhere. So I just kind of did like a really crazy mind game here. I was like, let me fake it like I left the area. If he didn't have borrowed time, I guarantee he probably, unless he had off the record, but I don't think so. But maybe he did. But either way, if he didn't have it, he probably would have died, like guaranteed. Buddy runs in here. He fell down. Yeah. I did get a comment the other day. You know who you are if you're watching this video. That they want to discredit, you know, like Freddy's power because it's Dead Man Switch and Pain Res. Of course you're gonna win. I'm like, nah, that's not entirely true. I'm like, I've used a similar build on Ghostface, and just that extra Dead Man Switch pressure doesn't really apply with Ghostface as effectively as Freddy does because of that teleport. You can 99 the teleport. Your whole, like, Freddy's entire form will be standing right there. They're gonna have to get off of that generator because they don't know where you're coming from. And that's sort of the key here with Freddy, that like you gotta keep them guessing. They don't know which pallets are real. They don't know if you're gonna commit to that teleport or not. I tend to fake it pretty often, but as I recommend, you have to commit to it at some point because they're gonna get used to you not going to the teleport, to the gen, so they're gonna just assume that you never will. The scratch marks had like went there. I guess they went down, but the scratch marks had faded so fast that I kind of lost track of them there. But I went down the steps here to go check on the generator because they tend to tap it. It was sort of like kind of boring toward the middle, so I just edited that part out. But I noticed a lot with survivors though that they start to really just like start playing hide and go seek with the killer after like maybe the first person dies. And I really, like, I guess it's out of fear. I mean, like, I can't think of any other reason. They just must be afraid of you. So they just have to hide. They have no choice, I guess. But, sure, like, I guess. And 2 gens just flew. That's how well they were hidden, that I just went around and just could not find them for a bit. But we finally got the second hook. I figure that they're probably going to go for the unhook. But yeah, I think any killer main watching this, you must know this. You must see this. Like, if you get that first kill, all of a sudden you just can't find them. They just all hidden. They don't know where. Woo! Always walking around the map, hiding behind the rocks. There goes Jake again, pointing. I don't know who I just ignored him. I'm not dealing with him. Trying to point at me. I'm like, buddy, that's not gonna help you. You should be on your generator. I don't like, what the heck? It's crazy though, because these survivors will point at you, try to teabag, try to get you to like chase them, but they don't make it enticing. Like, they don't get close enough. They want to be at the very edge of the hallway, all the way over there next to a pallet, like pointing, "Oh, come after me." I'm like, well, if you're gonna be all safe about it, I'm not gonna even take the bait. Like, at least try to like kind of bait a little bit, you know, a little further than just the pallet or just a really far away hallway. I'm just saying. I guess they're afraid to take a hit or something, but I mean, come on now. I don't know. There goes Kate once again playing hide and go seek. I'm like, this ain't the playground. Like, this is. Well, it is a school. This map is a school. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure no running in the halls. So we knocked her down for doing that. I guess she didn't return her library book, so we just gone ahead and knocked her to the ground. You know, get our return policy states that you got to go on the hook if you don't turn your book on time. So there you go. She's on the hook. That damages the gen. They weren't on any gens, so unless they were starting to pick up on the dead man switch play. I looked around for a bit. I guess they were. I figured they were on the farthest one. But this is the point where I would say that, like, that's why you have to commit to your teleports. Like, you gotta kind of keep it even. Like, you commit to it sometimes, don't the other. Because some of the survivors are smart. I will give them that. Most survivors are not very smart, but the ones that are gonna pick up on you constantly faking your teleport. You have to commit to it just for the sake of they don't know for sure. Now, as you can see, I guess Kate wanted to drop off her homework or something, so we were trying to go ahead and stop her. She drops the pallet and goes for the blind. I barely got to use the pallets in this one, so I was kind of glad to get rid of that pallet and drop that one. And once again, no running in the halls, so now we gotta go after her. There she goes. Where's your hall pass, Fang? Where is it? So there she goes for the next pallet. Just pre-drops and goes for the blind again. These survivors just get really excited when you drop pallets and they got that flashlight in their hand. It's really hilarious. I think she started looping. She. I don't know if you saw that. I'm gonna try to put it in slow-mo actually. So right after I break the pallet, I hit play stream pallet like immediately. Then you see her turning around. I turning around. If you right there, I'm gonna play it again. It's almost like she kind of reaches to grab the pallet to pull it down again. I don't understand. Wow. Like, I wasn't kidding. A lot of these survivors are not that smart. I've been saying this for quite some time. Like, a lot of the things that they think work really don't. Well, at least maybe on the other killers, but it doesn't work on me. Like, I don't know, you can write it down in the comments. If you've ever, had, like, chased a survivor and they just, like they go through the pallet and try to crouch and then keep running or some shit. Like, I'm pretty sure we know what a crouch looks like. Like, I've played Survivor enough. I've played Survivor to know the animations. I know what they all look like. So I don't think there's, like, I'm pretty sure reaching for a pallet doesn't look like a crouch. So, I don't know. But yeah, I started waiting for this, for Feng to make her way out of the match here. Plus, I was next to the gen that had a lot of progress. I hit it with Call of Brine, so I was able to just keep both of them on my screen, the generator and Feng, and just whoever decided to show up will be my next victim. She dies, of course, and then I get to move on to the next thing. So they just get the gen done, so now we know where they are. But yeah, yep. Now we finally start to chase Jake. Who would have thought? This is his time to shine. Get ready. And he falls from the dream pallet. Lovely. Right off the rip. He wanted to get chased. He wanted to get chased. He wanted to get chased, and he finally got it, and then he gets immediately smacked. Now look what he does. I should have broke this. I don't remember when it got dropped, but I replaced it with the dream pallet. There was another one next to him. I guess he just didn't want to use it. He ran away. He made a lot of distance off of that pallet break. Holy smokes. Now he pre-drops the God pallet. I break that. I replace it. I swear to God. Then they run down the hall again, which I keep saying, you know, Jake, well, you know, running in the halls. So I'm trying to go after him. Trying to teach him a lesson. Like, hey man, you're not supposed to run in the halls. So I go after him. He pre-drops another pallet. Starts running. I'm like, I didn't think I was playing in a tournament, but he's running. Drops another pallet. I was like, he drops the pallet here too, so I just waited. And because he's in the dream world, I didn't have a red stain, so he just kind of ran right past the door. He pre-drops that. I keep following him. He's gonna try to loop back around to that pallet, so I immediately smack him. Oh man, this guy, it's a funny guy. Like he got bamboozled from one pallet and pre-dropped every single one afterwards. Yo, he was so scared. Oh Jesus. So yeah, all right. Well, a time like this was perfect. Like if you notice that you're about to like teleport, I don't know what the hell she's doing. If you see them teleport, I mean, wow. If you start to teleport and you notice that the gen's done, you can still commit to the teleport. It'll still let you teleport. Just a little tidbit if you didn't know that, as a Freddy player. So we chase Kate. She tries to use the God pallet. Oh man, it is just so funny, these dream pallets, man. I don't know how anyone can use dream snares when you can have moments like these where they really are like, yes, a pallet, and then just drop it. Oh man, this is so funny. Oh hell. Alright, we're back. We're playing some Freddy. They were running med kits, so we ran the Z block. Highly recommend running the Z block, which gives you 90% of hemorrhage. 90 seconds of hemorrhage. Probably gonna run to the nearest gen. Which they did. Oh, thank you. I don't entirely know what the hell she's doing. But we can probably mind game this. Come on. Go for it. Not doing that, kid. Alright, cool. And we got the Scourge. They're probably just on the gen. So they're on the back gen. The ones on the right side got blocked, so we know that. They're already going for the save immediately. Alright, cool. I don't mind trading the hook, that's fine. If it's a Scourge, I'll trade. 'Cause then you just damage the gen again. Yeah, that time I had to commit to it. They're probably gonna go for the unhook, most likely. That's what they've been doing the entire time. Yep, they did exactly that. Yeah, she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Got her right there. Yep, go for the pickup. Starts pointing for some magical reason. I don't know what she's trying to do, but hey, I'm gonna damage the gen again with another Scourge. That's fine. They were bum rushing the gen anyway. So that means that that's the next gen they wanted to work on, I guess. They tend to just go for the instant unhook. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this gen. Yeah, they tend to immediately unhook. Yeah, there's like two of them here. They're not on gens. Works for me. Yeah, she's just gonna keep standing there like a weirdo, so that's fine. Keeps inching. Look at her. Keeps inching. Come on. Come on. Hey, I could care less. Only benefits me. Get damages the gen again. She bolts over there. We can get her out the game pretty much. Yeah, we can get her out the game. Nice. And they go for the instant unhook, so. Boom, she's dead. So now we know that they are coming here. I should have let go of that. Okay, I don't know why they like to do that, but dropping that down, thank you. Probably ran inside, ran up the steps. Probably is gonna go all the way around. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. You're a real one. Man, it works for me. Probably start checking this one again. Exactly. Bring pallet value, baby. We want to hit that, we'll call LeBron. We want to come back because I heard him going, ah, or some shit. Oh, wait, no, it's just them. Check this gen. No. Ah, okay, so it was on the left gen. They're probably... Maybe they're on this one? Here she comes, yeah. Come on, you know you want to save her. That missed? What? Oh, that looked like it was gonna hit too. I don't know what happened there, but oh well. That was a little strange. I don't entirely know why they're like throwing that on the ground, but let me just go back to this gen. That we'll call LeBron. Hit them as well. Oh, she's trying to loop my dream pallet. You stupid. Get pranked. Get out of here. So we're gonna take it to the Scourge. This should damage the gen, whichever one it is that they want to touch. Probably want to check this one. So maybe it's... Which gen do they want? This one? Kick it again. Go for the instant unhook. Nice. I could probably get her down again. She seems like she's pretty weak. Doesn't really know what she's doing. And then she's running into a dead zone, so this should be pretty easy. I can take her to this Scourge, which would then damage the gen again. Activates Dead Man's Switch as well. There we go. Okay, it's still progressing. When they start catching on to your fakes, that's when you start to just commit. Yes, you died. What they should have been doing, what they should be doing right now is healing their teammate. But they might not be doing that. Yeah, he ran away. Or she ran away. Well, we're gonna kick it. She's probably gonna go to the back. Oh yeah, she's just kind of hiding. I don't know what... They should have ran away. I don't know what they're doing, but... She starts running that way. No, she's just gonna go back around. So that means that she's on... That means that she was doing the gen injured. Probably cut her off this way. Yep. So it's pre-dropping like a dumbass, yeah? Cool. Oh, I should have got the hit there. I'm kind of surprised by that. So this clown is gonna body block, which is perfect for me. They're not on gens. So I get the hit there. They're both injured. Go for her because she's been injured for extremely long. She's probably gonna pre-drop, yeah. I don't know why she's been doing that. I feel like she's just sabotaging her teammate. Was really sticking her neck out to try to heal them. I mean, not heal them, but body block. She's running off into nowhere. I don't know why. I should have got the hit, but I guess not. I could have sworn I got that, but whatever. Alright, that's fine. Gonna pre-drop, yep. Get her on this side. She's probably gonna go for that, yeah. Keep her on this side, there's nothing there. That's what I thought. Now your teammate. Dead hard, yeah. They always need dead hard, you know. They make tons of mistakes, but they need dead hard, you know. Looking stupid, yep. Oh, thank you. That's why your stupid ass doesn't know what they're doing. Thank you. I'm just better. Unbreakable? Okay? So now you just prolonging the inevitable. I don't... I should have made that, I feel, but hey, whatever. Classic Survivor's doing the dumbest shit imaginable. Like, oh man. Sit down. What the fuck is wrong with this kid? You know what? Let me make sure I pick your dumb ass up first. And then I just need to probably... Is there even a hook? Probably not. There's no hook that's close by. I really don't want to have to go through the hassle of dragging him all the way over. If she goes a little further, I can probably... Yeah, I can probably make this one, yeah. There we go. Alrighty. I got 12 hooks on that, I guess. Well, I guess, well, I don't know if you count it as 12. The game says 12, but I don't know if it actually was. So Nia had Soul Guard. How does that work? What? For being healed or having recovered from the dying state. I didn't know Soul Guard.